Hello and welcome to Sterling Gamer with me, Sterling. Today we are talking about Link's Awakening, that 27/24/1-year-old game. Yes, we are talking about all three in this slight history and review and comparison all mixed into one. Buckle up, because this is going to be a fun one. This is my first review, so I hope this turns out good. Now, let's hop in. Before we start, I want to tell you guys about my Discord. The link, okay, maybe not so many puns, is in all of my videos' descriptions. On my Discord, you can know about my videos before they come out, as well as affect my videos with polls. I do not want to take too long, so let's for real start. Most of this footage is from the new 2019 Link's Awakening, but I do have some from all three. Without going into too much detail about the history, the Game Boy came out, Nintendo was like, we need games for this tiny little screen. We got the Marios and the Metroids, I think that covers it, when all of a sudden, some random dude was like, hey, where's the little green fairy boy? Link, let's make him tiny, almost like toys, wink wink, and thus Link's Awakening was born. Now that you all know the history, but for real, if you want to know the full history, watch this video by a guy named The Gaming Historian. Let's get into the real comparison. Note, I've only done the first 2 dungeons, so I do not know everything about it. I am not going to really talk too much about the story. For starters, let's watch the intros to get a basic overview of the games. As you can clearly see, the 1993 version, aka the original, is very pixelated. It is charming and great for the hardware, but does not really stand out much today. The 1998 version, aka DX, is the same as the original, but, are you ready for this? It has color. Oh my goodness, color. And the 2019 version, aka the new version, is super cartoony and really high quality and amazing. Like seriously, taking that amazing animation. Like any good Zelda game, Link starts off asleep and quickly obtains his sword and shield. Before he could do too much, an owl appears and tells him that the only way to escape the island he is on is to wake the windfish. He has to get 8 magic instruments and play them to wake the windfish. As he starts collecting them, he finds that the island he is on is just the windfish's dream. And if he wakes the windfish, Koholint's island disappears. He keeps going anyway, and I don't know how it ends. Of course, I have not played the entire game yet. Now into gameplay. In all 3 games, it's solid. The controls are tight, although I really like how Link's shield faces diagonals, and his sword faces diagonal in the new one. And the animation is really good, and the charm is through the roofs. Like, look at these kids play ball. I do like how in the new version, the sword and shield both have their own buttons. They don't share the same buttons as your items. The equipment, like the power bracelet, are also passive, or have their own button. Like, I wish I could use the sword and shield and Rock's feather at the same time in the original NDX. That's not possible in those, but it is in the new one. The new one nails the animation perfectly. Like, look at this witch as it stirs the potion. The new one is so faithful to the original. The way Marin shakes Link in the opening, it's amazing. It really goes to show how much Nintendo cares about their games. The dungeons are really well made, and again, the new one is so much like the old one. Well-crafted dungeons, fun gimmicks, and creative bosses. I mean, look at this veggie burger. No other game I've ever seen has made a veggie burger a boss. It is a slight change from the original, in which the boss was a worm, but they play the same. And I like the change. Good job, Nintendo. Great veggie burger. Now we talk about something you all want to hear. Chamber dungeons. In one word, okay. It's okay. I, of course, think you should be able to fully customize the dungeons. But what we have now is alright. The challenges are fun, and the amiibo Shadow Link, they're totally different. Stuff is cool. But I wish we had more. We need like a Zelda maker. Make it happen, Nintendo. Make it happen. Overall, I think the 2019 Link's Awakening is really good. I've not played it all, but I say it's good. Is it worth $60? I don't know. If you are a die-hard Zelda fan, then it's totally worth $60. It's an amazing way to play the first handheld Zelda game now in 2020. But if you're just a casual player, then I do not think it is worth the $60. It's just not that good. Spend your money on Breath of the Wild. Best game ever made. Out of 5 stars, I'll give it a 4. Overall, a really good game. An amazing remake, and overall, a great play. Well, that is all for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed my first review. Again, please join my Discord for the best Sterling Gamer experience. See you guys later. Bye!